Champion, we are here. Band Legacy Weekend, Smack URL. Black Market Media. Let me make sure I get this right. Shout out to JB. Shout out to P. Shout out to Ike. Rob, a.k.a. BC First. Shout out to Twiz. Twiz can fly in there too. I think even your boy Clip, you know what I mean? Stay acclimated with these people. You know what I mean? Stay focus on these names, because these are the ones that's giving you what's going to drop. And what's going to drop is some crazy stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm not going to do day 2 and day 3. I'm going to lump it all together as one event to me. Okay. You know what I mean? Because everything, happens pretty much on one day. So with that being said, if I take it into consideration like that, I thought this was a dope event.
Yes, it was.
Standout moments. Standout battle rappers. Standout battles. Standout PGs. Tech, I don't promote PGs. I don't promote PGs, Tech. Stand out
talking
PGs.
About it today.
We're going to talk about all that, you know what I mean? But I thought this was a great way, because at the end of the day, like you say, Tech, it's about the new talent.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? Even the battle rappers be like, you know what I mean? Shout to Math Hoffy, say, you know what? These guys did good. They were a new check. You need new battle rappers to create new battles and new scenarios. They have to keep doing things like this. I said to Uncle Rod, I said, listen, people are coming in, they're paying their money to see the main battles. But then when you hold the PGs first, it forces the crowd, a large crowd, to watch the PGs. So now the PGs get large reactions. As we saw in the last battle we're going to talk about pretty soon. This is a dope way, you know what I mean? Farm system. You need things like this to keep bringing them in, People are getting tired of the same guys. So there's a few people that, did their thing for y'all to watch pretty soon. I'm putting pressure on them to drop certain battles. You know what I mean? I missed. We had a face-off here on Champion. Deotta, Henny Man, and Butter from the block.
Yeah, I
need that ASAP. You know what I mean? I need that ASAP. I heard about Swamp versus Your Honor. You know what I mean? That was a standout battle day 1. Mad I missed that. We was only there Saturday and Sunday. So, how you feel, Tech? I don't want to keep going. I'm going all day. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to piggyback on what you said before I get into how I feel about the event.
Yes, sir.
This is a staple. Richmond, Virginia, the top, is a staple for new talent. I think this needs to be the new proving ground, or one of the key market locations for that, because like you said, there's already a huge crowd forming in, and we get a chance to see the new talent as they come up. Not before they end up on a Born Legacy or a Survivor Series card. We see them at the PGs, and I think with this whole Band Legacy thing, phenomenal job. I got to see people that I've never seen. The Ace Amines. I didn't know who he was until, you know what I mean? Scotty. I didn't know who he was. Young Grizz. Just throwing a couple names out there.
Young Grizz.
I didn't know I didn't know a lot of these guys until of course I knew who Cuban was. A superstar. I would put that out there. The future. But overall, URL, come in. Close the door. Black Market Media, close the door. The PGs, upcoming rising stars, come in. Close the door. Richmond, Virginia, close the door. Have a seat. Kick your shoes off. Get relaxed. Get comfortable. It is recap time. And we about to recap a great event. We about to recap a great event. Amazing event. Fantastic event. Gorgeous event. Pretty event. Marvelous event. And how the director says, beautiful.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Easy Pass Expressway to Classic County. URL has a license to print money. The microwave has been stopped for the entire Band Legacy weekend. Major weekend. I enjoyed myself. Salute to Anwar, my brother Anwar, for getting us there safely and making sure that transportation was key, and making sure we got there, even though the ride there. Salute to Briz Rothstein. The ride there was a little bit
hectic, you know what I mean?
Give me my
It's gonna
elbow
be a
room.
crazy one.
Yo, Briz, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
You know, kind of. But overall, I had enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
This is probably the most fun I had at an event.
I disagree with that for me.
I mean,
I've had more fun.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Oh, you mean in that regard?
I mean, when we're at events, we're working.
Yeah.
Don't work this time.
Yeah.
Just sit here and enjoy.
Yeah.
And take notes. That's all. This guy is a battle rap encyclopedia. He doesn't have to take notes, but
Yeah.
I need my notes, or else I'll
watch
forget.
steadily. One thing I will say about this is that, you know what I mean? No offense. You know, I didn't expect it to be that crowded.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, you're not advertising no battles,
200
no battle
plus,
rappers.
200 tops.
You know, I expect like 100, 150. I did not expect the top name of the venue called the top, but the top section of the top to
Filled
be
up.
flooded like that.
Yup.
You know what I mean? I went downstairs. There was no space near the stage area. People waiting by the eggs. I'm like, y'all bought a ticket. Y'all don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Sold out. Packed out.
And so
day two,
yeah.
Day
So
two packed out.
Sold out, yeah.
Day two, yeah, it was hot up in
and
there.
Day 3 was pretty packed too.
Yeah, it was. It
I
was.
was sweating bullets. I'm like, yeah. And even the section that we did, you know, I think when you battled Gems, that section that we did the champion at,
Yeah.
packed out.
Packed out, yeah.
It's packed out.
People
so
standing on it,
even,
yeah.
Crazy to me. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Let's get into it, Tech. What are we starting with, man?
Cuban, we walked in on Cuban. Cuban versus Young Grizz.
Yes, sir.
We walked in, and you know how they do. Y'all know the vibes. What they do the intro.
Yeah.
That's my first time hearing that. What's that? The new that intro. You know,
that's my first time hearing it too.
I don't know if they rehearsed it or whatever.
Somebody
but
rehearsed it.
Somebody did it, and the crowd went along and said, "You know the vibes," or something. So that was some cool stuff right there, man. I like that. We walked in on Cuban versus Young Grizz, a one-off. I missed the first round. To be told it.
Yeah, I'm with you, so I missed the first round.
I missed the first round. I think I got into like the bottom of maybe Grizz. If it's Grizz, probably whatever. I didn't see the first round at all.
Yeah.
So I can't even give you my take on the first round. But the second round, I thought Grizz's second round was dope. I thought Cuban's second round was dope.
Yeah.
But to me, I felt as though Grizz did a little bit more to win the second round from what I saw.
Okay.
So I gave Grizz the second round. And in the third round, Grizz was
Grizz the second round? Or
I gave
Cuban
Grizz
the second round?
I gave Grizz the second round.
Okay.
I gave Grizz the second round. I mean, I don't know how you called it.
No, I actually called it slight edge, leaning towards, which means I can change when the footage actually drops.
The
but
Cuban.
Young Grizz in the second round.
Young Grizz. And then the third was Grizz comes out. He had an okay round, a beatable round. This is where the new talent has to learn.
Close out.
Close it out. And Cuban took advantage, and not only did he take advantage, his special move came out in the third.
Yeah,
the vest came on.
Vest.
It was over from there.
Yeah.
Fire third from Cuban. He was talking heavy. The avocado streamed it. That was a fire bar.
Are you saying lines?
I'm gonna say a couple lines.
Okay.
Just a few.
So you're not banned.
I'm not. It's not Look, it's getting. So I'm gonna say a few lines. I'm gonna say a few lines. Put out there. People already seen it. I'm gonna say a few
They
lines.
didn't see it though.
They didn't see the entire
They didn't see
battle.
nothing.
Let me see.
Ain't no pay-per-view, no nothing.
I'm throwing out a little, just a little.
Go ahead.
It's a taste. Cuban, to me, closed out very well.
Yeah.
Fire third. Like I said, I love the go-to move with the vest. The crowd was rocking with him heavy. I think to me, clear third for Cuban. The second, I edged it to Young Grizz, and I did not see the first.
Yeah.
So I cannot call this battle, but I think this was a stock riser for both of the new talent. I spoke to Cuban and I spoke to Young Grizz, and I let them know, yo, keep doing y'all thing. Y'all on your way, man. Just keep it up. But I want to talk about this.
Oh, I think I want to say something about it too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I thought the battle was good. I was asking around, and they said the first round was dope too. So I think this is another band situation where it was good. Another dope battle for the event.
Mm-hmm.
Young Grizz, keep in mind that Cuban, you know, I think that's his area. DMV, Richmond, Virginia, whatever. I know y'all keep saying it's not DMV, but you know that's what they label it as. So I'm just saying. But that's his house. They're like, this is his house. Whereas Young Grizz is from the West. Mm-hmm. So for him to come out and get that much love for his lines says a lot.
Yes, it does.
So maybe when the drops on camera, you know, we gotta. He maybe you know it's a close situation, but yeah, I thought Cuban third round definitely closed it out a lot better than Grizz.
Yeah,
dope. Second half of the battle for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm lobbying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lobby for Cuban versus Saga.
Okay.
I want to just lobby. I just want to throw that out there.
Well, why you want to see that? That's random.
It's not random.
Okay.
It's a lot of back and forth
Break it down.
after the event. Oh, it's a lot.
Okay.
A lot of trash talking, going back by Cuban and Saga. And Saga said he's willing to do the battle. He's willing to give the young kid a shot. Cuban is willing to do the battle, of course. I want to see this battle. I want them to make this battle happen. I think Cuban deserves the push. And I think we need, like we always talk about pushing the talent and getting them better looks, quicker looks, faster looks. He needs a New Jersey twerk push, the Geechee Gotti push. Put him in there with Saga. But me and Pete also talked to Cuban about this. We said, you understand that if Saga's on a roll, if Saga cleans you up, you go from being a prospect to now you got to start all over again because you lost to somebody like Saga, and now the whole world has seen it. So you got to kind of be a little bit careful with that battle. Make sure you're ready for that battle. Make sure that's what you want to do. And if you execute the battle right and go crazy, then, sky's the limit. But yeah, I want to see that battle.
Sensei Saga, before we get into his battle,
Undefeated.
This man's not losing. So it's like, since he coined the phrase Sensei Saga, has not lost a battle.
No, he hasn't.
So be worried of that, Cuban. You know what I mean? You don't want to jump in for the big fights and lose, like, Tech 9 says. It does start you from square one. So pay attention to what you're doing. Move smart. This is chess, not checkers. But if you want to jump in, I always say this too, risk and reward. If you jump in a dangerous situation, you come out on top, it's a great look for you.
It's a great look.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got next though.
Diesel versus C3.
So, yeah, Let me start. Shout out to Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
Shout out to Debo.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was surprised. You know what I mean? Again, I saw Diesel battle Jay last time. It was a cool battle. This battle, I thought was fire. C3 came out punching crazy. And I'm like, okay, how is Diesel going to match this? And she matches it. You know what I mean? Starts off slow, but it's really good. And then the second, Diesel says a crazy line in the first. And then C3 rebuttal. One of the best rebuttals of the night. C3. Okay, I see you. Paying attention. Overall, for me, I thought C3 did more for this battle to win it. Go ahead.
I mean, you calling it. I mean, it seemed like you just can you just read the notes right off the bat?
I think that's what happened. That's
exactly what happened.
I know.
Actually,
that's what happened.
Fire battle. To me, I thought it was a dope battle. The ladies put on Debo's front and center.
Yeah.
Probably a reason why this battle was able to happen. C3 did her numbers. She was comfortable on stage. Diesel, I needed Diesel to get more comfortable in round 1 and 2. I think she got comfortable in the third, and she just
too late.
It was too late. She started to say, what the hell? Let me just go ahead. But they did very well to me, and I think for them to get up on that stage, I know they got to be a little bit nervous. They're the only female battles of the weekend, and for them to get on stage and put on,
they did good.
They did very well. I mean, because the last female battle that happened at the top wasn't all that good.
Yeah,
and that's
Diesel and Jay, I think.
Diesel and Jay, yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken.
And I think this right here was really, really good.
Way better than that.
Way better. I was glued to the stage, like fire battle. I enjoyed it. We can get into who won and why.
Yeah.
But you already summed it up.
Yeah.
C3 was pretty good. Straight to the point. She had really good bars in the first. Diesel had some good lines, but as we said, we needed a little bit more from Diesel. So I didn't edge. I gave C3 the first round. C3 in the second round. This was her best round. Second round, super fire. Diesel comes out in the second. Well, who do you have in the first?
I think I think C3.
C3, okay.
C3 in the first.
I got C3 as well in the first. Same thing for round 2. And then Diesel's second was good, but I needed more again. C3 wins round 2 with clear with a couple E's. This was her best round.
I mean, out the gate with the rebuttal. Oh my God, the CBS. I was saying, go.
Yeah.
Let me stay quiet. I'll give out the best moments of the battle. Go ahead.
And then round 3, C3's third was cool, but I felt it was beatable. And then round 3 is where Diesel starts to come alive. She actually had a fire third round. I was nose coming over the fence, newsy neighbor. Remember that line?
Yeah.
Fire line. To me, this was a dope battle, entertaining battle. 2-1 C3 first and second. That's how I called the battle.
Shout out to Debo, but maybe you should have saved this for your own event.
Yeah. How about that?
Went to the man again. I'm like, okay. It's a very dope battle for me, though.
Yes, it was.
What's the next one?
Big T versus.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Big Terrence. Big Terrence. What that blogging about?
Jack Boy Maine. Battle of day 2. by
Okay,
far.
yeah.
I just want to put that out
I'll give
there.
you that.
Battle of the night for day 2.
Yeah. You know,
Clear.
I'm gonna give out my one disappointment though. You know what I mean? Big T, the old bow user. Jack Boy Maine, the new bow user.
Yeah.
Bow influencer. It wasn't bows.
No.
Yeah, I probably counted about 5 to 7 bows. I was expecting the bow, 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 bow. It's like rifle. Bow, shotgun. Bow. I got bow here and bow here and the pew, pew. Like,
They
it's supposed to be the battle of the bows. What y'all doing, man? They turned it down. They had silencers. Quiet.
It worked. They had battle of the night.
Yeah.
It worked. But, you know, before we get into the recap of this battle, I just want to say that Jack Boy Maine is no longer a low-life thug for 24 hours. He is a
24
hours. He is a high-life thug after this battle.
I say high-life criminal.
High-life criminal.
Okay, go ahead.
We have decided, Neighborhood Town Watch, we had a meeting yesterday.
Okay.
We have decided to grant him access 24 hours to destroy the neighborhood, kick over our recycling bins. You know,
this is why we did a recap on Monday?
This is why we did a recap on Monday. We had to go over with the town watch.
Okay.
And we,
makes sense.
We all watched the battle.
Okay.
We all decided. I let them know how the battle went. Yeah. We all decided that we're going to unban the band bandit.
Okay, unban
the band bandit. He's allowed to come to the neighborhood, you know, tear up our newspapers, kick over the recycling bins for 24 hours. So by the time this probably comes out, your 24 hours will be up, Mr. Jack Boy Maine, and then we will finish putting up posters and figuring out if anybody has seen this, you know, this low-life thug. But he did very well, and salute to him.
Yeah, I thought the battle was very dope. I think he did well. I think Big T did well,
yes,
too.
Yes, he did.
After the first round, everyone was counting Big T out like, what's going on?
Yes, they was.
Jack Boy, I think, maybe had one of his best friends or his best friend in the first. And then Big T try to battle back, and I'm like, this ain't that, Chief. This ain't it, Chief.
Nah.
DNA, you approved this? T-Top, you approved this? And then by the second round, Jack Boy Maine goes in. He goes in again. It's a pretty good round, but then Big Terrence comes out. Big Tuna Fish comes out and barks on this man. Bad! To the point, shit. We gotta fight. We gotta battle. It's going down right. Big T looked at everybody on his side like, you thought this was over? Thought this was done?
Quiet.
Quiet. Isn't this done? I'm not playing. His dress going over. I'm not playing. I'm like, oh, shit. Situations where the crowd goes like this, Tech.
Yeah.
It's 1-1.
Yeah.
It's 1-1.
Yes, it is.
It's 1-1. And they asking, too. It's 1-1. They came down to the third.
1-1 going into the third.
Yeah, it was a beautiful situation for both of them.
It was.
I mean, how you call it?
Round one. I think I called it the same way. Round one, Jack Boy had a fire first. Yeah. Takes his shirt off. The theatrics. He had fire line, great aggression, perfect aggression. And Big T was dope in the first as well. But I needed a little bit more. The good thing about Big T is I felt the sense that he wanted to win, that he needed to win. And sometimes when you win a vets battle, you need to feel that. And I felt that. I still edged the first to Jack Boy. He did a little bit more. Round two, where we seen Big
T, I thought clearly got that round.
And what's crazy is Jack Boy's second was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't bad at all.
Big T, though.
How Big T's second was so fire. We won't be able to tell Maine from Mississippi. Jack Boy Maine. Whatever, man. You know, we could go all. Yeah. You know, a shout out to NWX. I salute them every now and then. I gotta give. Those guys are stubborn, man. I mean, Jack Boy Maine is going off, and T-Top, me and T-Top are right next to each other. Me and T-Top are right next to each other watching the battle on stage, and he like, that was I said, you gotta be kidding me. The man that's in the haymaker.
That's how being in the entourages, though.
That was alright. So it was cool to see that. But Big T won a second clear. Jack Boy third. To me, still going off. The good thing about Jack Boy, he was very consistent through the whole battle. All 3 rounds. Fire Jack in the third. Big T comes out. His third was dope as well. He had some good lines. He got some good crowd reaction. Mm-hmm. But to me, I edged Jack Boy Maine in the third.
I also edged Jack Boy slightly. So I got, I had rounds 1 and 3 for Jack Boy Maine.
Same way.
Maybe I'll give third round to watch when the battle drops. But as of right now, Jack Boy 2-1.
Yep. Overall, the fans won. This battle, when this battle drops, y'all will really enjoy this battle. The fans won. Fire battle from both Stock risers for both. Thank you for putting on for us. It was a hell of a match. I loved it.
Now, that was Rada and Saga next.
Oh boy, yes it was. Yes it was.
We got to go in now.
Yeah, we gotta go on a Rada versus Saga.
Rada, you know I gotta do my due diligence. You know what I mean. Here at Champion, we have to talk about what we saw in the building, and what we saw in the building was not you.
No, it wasn't.
You know, change your name to Ride, because that was not Ride. You know what I'm saying? You didn't ride for anything, huh? You know, this entire battle, like, this ain't it, Chief. You know,
this ain't it, Chief.
From round 1 to 2 to 3, he had maybe a choke or a stumble in each and every round. I think probably he was clean the third, but even in the second round, you know, I witnessed. You know, maybe the cameras didn't catch it. I appreciate y'all for the effort that y'all tried to, get away with this, but I saw the phone being pulled out.
He did. He went into
the phone.
You know what I mean?
The way they disguised was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, Champion, we see everything. We get the cameras on the tuck, too, so I'm like, okay, I see. I peep. On the first round, he choked. He was actually doing good, though. Here's the thing. The content of material was dope, but the preparation, the lack of preparation.
Sloppy. It was choppy. It was
very
all over
choppy.
the place.
Versus this clean Sensei Saga. This, indeed, to me, Tech, was a clean 3-0.
It was.
3-0.
The separation is in preparation.
He was separated by preparation.
Yes, he was. And the tough part about this battle, and you know what's so crazy? I don't think, even though it was a 3-0, I don't think Saga got some of the reactions that he should have got, because he had some really good lines. He got good reaction, but I think he should have got stronger reactions. But I think what was tough for this battle, they went after Big T and Jack Boy Maine. And that is a problem sometimes when you go after a battle that's like a battle of the night contender, and then you try to follow up with it. Y'all got to be like extra good in order to do that. And we know Rada just wasn't prepared. Yeah. He wasn't prepared.
Call for it. If you're prepared to get your phone out, you know it wasn't there. You know what I mean? And it's sad because he had a great performance versus Louisi.
He did. He's been on
a battle that's put him back on the map to get the recognition that he deserves. So now he probably won't get it like that, to be honest.
Rada, we all have bad days. We all have had off games. I think this is just one off game that he had. Rada, up until this point, has been doing very well. Clean, very consistent, coming prepared with all 3 rounds. So I'm not saying, oh, Rada, you terrible. I'm not doing all that. When you start having consistent and over multiple battles where you're just doing terrible, that's when we start to go, yo, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Chess, for example. When Chess was messing up in the beginning, nobody was really giving Chess a hard way to go.
I was.
Well, you probably were, but he didn't really start. No, people didn't really start noticing until it became the norm.
I noticed it in his Dougie battle. I kind of called it out there. Go ahead.
Yeah. So to me, it's just one battle. It's just one battle, Rada, and nobody's really going to give you. It was a bad loss for sure, and it's going to stay with you throughout your career. Everybody's going to say, "Well, you got 3-0," because getting 3-0 is bad. You lose a battle 2-1, cool, but when you lose 3-0. It's not good at all.
Debatable.
Yeah, at least. At least.
It's not a good look, I'll tell you that, though. So when it drops, they're going to... John going to be on Twitter going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
I mean, round 1, I could still do a little round. Round 1, Rada, he choked, of course. I think
he was doing good up until the choke.
Yeah, he had the God is good all the time line. That was it. The Saga, he had the Corvette horsepower line, which was dope. To me, easily won. Saga easily won the first.
Yeah,
easily won. And then the same thing happens in the second. I thought he was going to get some redemption. He had the redemption line. I thought, okay, we going somewhere. Then he choked. And then he tried to rap for a little bit, try to get it back. And then he got in his phone, we talk about in a second. And then Saga comes in, easy second for Saga. Yeah. All he got to do is just not choke. and he wins. And then the third, to me,
same thing.
Cool third. I thought Rada had some good aggression, some good bars. Better than his first and his second. I thought Rada was better than his first and second, but it was still a little choppy or whatever. And then Saga had a fire third. The Eddie Guerrero line.
Yeah.
Wrestling bars never get old. Saga beat Rada in the DMV. Rada was not prepared in this show, and we got to give Saga all the credit, because when you go in somebody's home, somebody's house, the top is Rada's home. When you go in his home,
what do you say? This is my shit.
Yeah.
Battle Press Mafia.
Mm-hmm. When you go in somebody's home and not just win the game, but blow them out, it speaks volumes.
And the thing about it too, you got to do the history on this battle, because I think in 2017, the Goonies versus Team Hami. Saga was on stage, and Rada landed a line against Saga, and so I'm thinking, maybe it's some situation there, some back and forth that you really want to come prep for, and he didn't. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens next though.
Yeah,
I'll be surprised. That concludes day 1.
No, the last battle on day 1, on day 2. Last battle on day 2 was XL versus Young Cannon.
Oh, okay, I saw that too. It was a good battle.
It was good. But like once again, battle. I don't know what Big T and Jack Boy did, but it just seemed. And day 2 was more crowded than day 3, so there was a lot of people there at day 2, and it just seemed like they may have been exhausted, or maybe these guys just didn't really give us what we needed.
No, but it's kind of rough to put Young Cannon and XL last.
You're right.
I wouldn't have put them last.
Yeah.
I would not have put them last.
Yeah, that's one of those battles where you're like, they should have been on in the first part of the day.
They have deep writing and layer material, which at the end of the night you've been drinking. People been drinking, the whole crowd. So it's like I feel like they didn't get the appreciation they deserve. I feel like
you're right. They had some good lines. Yeah.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, how I called it in the building, I got to watch it again. I'm leaning towards XL in the second and third. I definitely have to watch it again. I was completely zoned in that I was for Big T and Jack Boy Main, but I think I gave YK the first and XL the second and third. He had a dope approach to me, how he knows Cave Gang better than he does. And then you see some of the Cave Gang like, oh, dang, he's actually right. That makes I did chill with him, I did, yeah. So yeah, XL.
Round 1, cool from YK. He had some good lines, good pace going on. It was dope. I felt it was a little bit beatable, but X comes out. He had some dope lines or whatever, but he didn't do enough to me to win that first round. I edged YK in the first. The second, same thing. YK standard, good lines. Like I said, a lot of the lines didn't hit because the crowd just seemed like they wasn't tuned in all the way. And I think he had some really good lines that should have got reaction. X had a cool second as well. I edged X in the second. I felt he did a little bit more to win the second. The third, YK had the Lobos line that I really liked. The dope third from X as well. To me, I just felt like YK left the door open in the third. And the third is just debatable to me. It's
close.
It's really debatable. You got X. I got YK 2-1. I got YK 1 and 3.
Okay. You
got X whatever rounds. It's really a debatable battle. But it's one of those battles that, to me, I think it got slept on. They went at the end. You made a good point. Why is this battle even going last? It's one of the battles that you're just not going to put last. Should have probably been a second band battle.
It should have been right after Cuban and Grizz.
I don't know if one of them was late, and then that happens sometimes where the other battle rapper is late. And
we go live, yeah.
But overall, day 2 was, I like day 2. Day 2.
As you can see, the names is not, the super duper stars. So I like this though. I still liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think we just cut there.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out the gate. We ain't for no games, ain't no ducking phase. Need a play. Niggas running plays, they be busting K's. Run it up.